snap and latch climbing drill. What we are doing here is just that. We are thinking about the hips snapping and then we're latching. So we're not going to rev up for this movement. We're not going to let the hips come down and back and down and back. We're going to snap up and latch. I want you to literally think of those words in your mind when you're doing this climbing drill, snap and latch. We also want to remember that we are getting our hip extension or our hips coming closer to the wall through our glutes, okay? I want you to squeeze your butt when you do this. We don't need to squeeze our butt and like tuck it way under. We've worked on that, okay? So don't be worried about doing that, but knowing that in order to execute this movement, we're gonna need some of that snappy hip extension. So like you've been working on in the kettlebell cleans, like we have been practicing all along, we want to now integrate that snappy feeling into what we're doing on the wall. You can do this on vertical terrain, you can do it on a little steeper terrain. It's really up to you. You want to do it on the terrain that feels like you can actually execute the drill really well. I probably wouldn't do it on a board. I don't think it's the best setup, but I'm doing it here just because it's the quietest part of the gym right now. So I'm gonna get two pretty decent size holds. I don't need to make the size of the holds the most challenging part. If I feel really comfy with the drill, then I can move on to using smaller or more challenging holds, but right now I'm using some pretty big jugs. What I wanna think about when I'm doing this is that when I'm going with my right hand, it's my right leg that's gonna be my snap leg. I need to have some tension in my left leg, but I don't really need to be pushing through the left or pulling over to there. I wanna think about really pushing and extending that right glute. So it's gonna be snap, latch. When you latch that hold, I want you to feel your right glute engaging. If someone were to hit your butt when you latch that hold, it should feel tight. I do not want this right foot to come off the wall. The right foot needs to be on the wall when you are done. Really making sure we got good tension in that right foot. Get the left foot on, snap, latch. Okay? When I get here, I can really feel that right glute pushing me towards the wall. You got to remember too that that right toe has to pull you in as well. You've got to get the glute on, you got to get the toe pulling in, but we're just executing, kind of putting all of that together in a really, really fast way. And that is your snap and latch climbing drill.